guys, and thank you for joining me. We're going to start in this tall kneeling position. So we're going to be on our knees. Our knees can be under our hips. We'll stay as tall as we can. We'll put one hand on our lower abdomen, other hand on our lower back, and we'll just find our breath. So you can close your eyes, just relax. Keep your core engaged. Just find your breath. You should feel it in your back as well as your stomach. You're taking your time, keeping your core engaged, staying tall, being present, just centering yourself. A few more. Last one. All right, guys, so we'll come out, we'll stay tall, we'll make two fists, or we can drive our hands down. And all we're going to do is make a circle with our nose. So we're breathing. We're trying to make a big circle with our nose, keeping everything else engaged. And just breathing. We're going through it, taking our time, really opening up. A few more repetitions. Breathe through it, guys. A few more this way. One more. All right, we'll switch sides. Take your time. Try to keep everything engaged. Try to stay up as tall as you can. You're just going through it. You're just moving. Take your time. Just breathe. Alright guys, so now all we're going to do is look over the right shoulder, look over the left shoulder. So we're going to try to breathe it out, let it go. Look into the back corner of your room if you can. You're going to look back as far as you can. Just take your time, breathe through it. You're trying to look a little further each time. Notice if there's any difference left or right. Alright guys, now all we're going to do is look back as far as we can, then come forward. Look back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. Take your time. Alright guys, we'll come to neutral. So we'll just hug ourselves here, right? Keep our core engaged, and all we're going to try to do is move at the T-spine. So we're just going over, forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward, left, back, right. So just move around that rotation. See how you feel. Now we're only trying to move at our T-spine. This area gets really stiff for a lot of people. It causes overhead mobility problems. Our T-spine needs mobility. So obviously, doing these videos, doing mobility drills daily helps you mobilize those joints. That's it. So keep your core engaged. Really try just working on this T-spine, keeping it all together. We're just going in each direction, moving around, just breathing, taking your time. A few more guys and then we'll wrap up. Keep your core engaged, stay tall. We're just moving at this T-spine. All right, guys, so now all we're gonna do is come arms out, 45, core engaged. So we're just gonna go forward, up, and back. Keep everything engaged, forward, up, back, forward, up, back. Now just breathe with it. Take your time. So now you're just at the shoulders, your upper back, your scapula. You're just moving. You're opening up. We'll do a few more in this direction and then we'll just reverse it. So forward, up, back, pull it down. Forward, up, back, pull it down. All right, guys, you can reverse it now. Go in another direction. Take your time. You're just going through it. You're just breathing. Just move with it. All right, guys, now we'll just go elbows in by your sides. We're gonna do some stuff for your elbows. So all we're gonna do is pull it up, push it down. Keeping your core engaged, you're still staying tall. You're just pulling it up, pushing it down. So you're as tall as you can. Everything's still tight. You're just moving at the elbows. So a lot of times our forearms get stiff, they get tight, our biceps. So sometimes, we just need to mobilize the joints next to them. Right here is our elbows. So we're just pulling it up, pushing it down, pulling it up, pushing it down, pulling it up, pushing it down, pulling it up, pushing it down. We're just taking our time, going through it. A few more repetitions. All right, guys, now we're just gonna work on our wrists. So we'll go palms up, forward. We're just gonna try to move in one direction, taking our time. So the main thing is you keep your forearms vertical, keep your core engaged, stay tall. We're really trying to get some movement. We'll go in the other direction. We'll take our time, breathe in, letting it go. Just really open it up at the wrist. Now we'll go down to all fours. So once we get here, we'll get knees under our hips, hand under our shoulders, and we'll just turn a hand around. So we'll get a bit of a rich stretch there. And then we'll just sit back, rock into it. Just breathe. Take your time. So all we did is turn that right wrist around. We're sitting back. We're putting some weight in it. We're just getting a nice stretch here. We see on how we feel. Breathe in, relax, and a few more seconds on this side, guys, and we'll just change and turn the other hand. All right, now we'll release that, shake it out, come to the other side. We'll turn that around. So we're just hanging out here. Now the left wrist is turned around. You're leaning on it. We're breathing. We're taking our time. We're just relaxing. Right there, getting a nice stretch. That's it. All right, guys, and then from here, all we're gonna do is come up, push our feet to the sky, pedal it out. See how we feel. Do one downward dog. We'll just stretch our legs out. Oh, tuck it under, and then we're just gonna roll all the way through. Come up. We'll look over one shoulder, squeeze the glutes, try to look far. Look back over the other shoulder. right, guys, we'll come back to all fours. We'll come here. All right, guys, that was a quick upper body mobility flow. I hope you guys feel good. Hope your wrists, shoulders, neck, if you're sitting a lot, typing a lot, this is a good one for you. Thank you guys. Have a great and wonderful day.